guacamole.
Welcome back to the most maniacal episode of alcohol content. I don't know which camera I'm looking into. Which one? 1, 2, 1, 2.
Camera
What's going
one,
on?
Camera 2. Camera 1.
You are here for the spooktastic episode where Ryan actually has hair for the first time.
My costume is someone that has hair.
And we got Rick.
Yeah.
And you got me. And today we are chilling to our bones. We are shaking in our boots. We are drinking the Dead Guy whiskey from Rogue Spirits. Rick, do you got any info on this guy?
I have a little. For starters, it's 80 proof. It's out of Newport, Oregon, and they are
Oregon.
Rogue is known for their beer, and so this is a malted whiskey, American whiskey, right, Ryan? I think they use the malt from their wort and add distiller's yeast to make the whiskey.
Yeah. They have a beer called Rogue Dead Guy Ale, which is sort of a darker ale. It's kind of like an Oktoberfest.
Okay. Well, it seems very fitting for the Halloween season. Not only are we doing the Dead Guy whiskey, but we also, at the end, we might have a little trick or treat with a couple of whiskeys that I don't know what's in them. It could be a cup of poison, but we're going to see if it's a trick or treat. So stay tuned for that.
Technically, it's all poison.
It's all
poison these days.
Alrighty. Well,
so Rogue, and thanks, Austin. You picked this up.
I did pick this up. I've had it once before. It's been a long time, but I think it kind of gets a bad rap. But it's a very interesting whiskey.
I mean, it's super caramel malty.
Yeah, it is malt very forward.
I mean, it is a single malt, so it might have some qualities similar to scotches.
Yeah,
there's a little bit of I'm picking up a little, not completely, but just a little Scotch nose on there, a little type of, not full iodine or whatever, but a little sea salt and just a little.
Well, and that's what on the bottle it says ocean aged in oak barrels for at least 2 years. So this thing was, on a boat probably. I don't know exactly what they do.
I don't think. I think that might be a little. I could be wrong, but I think that might be a little marketing because they are on the coast, and so I think that they get the sea air and sea salt. I don't believe that this has been on a boat.
Okay.
I think they just call it ocean aged because they're near the ocean.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, and this is only made.
I'm
on
a
ocean.
boat.
Yeah.
This is actually distilled on the ocean.
Distilled on the ocean.
Yes.
A lot of people died making this.
But what I do find that's interesting is it takes the Scotch note, but then it just it puts the gas pedal to the floor, and it just kind of overwhelms you with the caramely malty that you're describing. It's like Scotch, and let's just drive right past that and take you beyond what the normal Scotch smells like.
On the taste, it has it has a very significant dark beer taste.
Oh,
very
for
significant.
sure. Dark beer coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kind of chocolate coffee.
Chocolate coffee bean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely coffee.
But yet some of that scotchy, a little bit of Band-Aid-y coming. That's not quite right either.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely,
it's flirting with all the flavors that you're used to, but then it gets taken over with the coffee and the chocolate.
Now I didn't pick up the coffee chocolate on the nose at all.
No.
I picked up scotchy, maybe some citrus, maybe a little orange on the nose. But boy, on the taste,
actually, yeah, a little orange on the nose. I kind of feel that.
Really mellow. It's almost like I'm drinking like a mocha or something. It's
well, it's 80 proof.
Yeah.
So for starters, it's low proof for
this.
What we usually
So this
do.
has here's my hot take on it. It has all the flavor it needs. It's just too young.
Yeah.
I think it's aged 2 years. If they age this 5 years, 8 years, this could be very, very good.
Yeah, I feel like if you aged it longer, it'd be kind of similar to the Michter's that we had a while ago. Was it a Michter's Rye? Yeah, it was on our Rye episode. And that was super coffee forward.
I think this would be better than the Michter's if
maybe.
they aged it as long.
Yeah. And I assume they're going to come out with something that's aged longer.
Hopefully.
I haven't checked. They might have something. They might have some sort of next level for this. Although
they are small.
Yeah.
It's a brewery. They just started a few years ago putting out spirits, so it's not like they've been around a long time.
I think it's pretty badass that they're putting out.
Well, I
spirits.
can definitely taste the beer influence.
I think that's really cool. I mean, even if this didn't taste as good and as unique as it does, I think more breweries should be doing something like that.
Also, what's cool is so they make the beer. They have the malts for the beer, and then they'll use distiller's yeast to make the whiskey, age it in barrels, then bottle it, then put the same beer in those whiskey aged barrels. So it's Dead Guy Ale aged in Dead Guy
distilled spirit whiskey
barrels.
All in house.
So meta.
Yeah. This is fun. Like I said,
it's definitely interesting. And I think I would second. Right. I mean, for starters, the packaging's pretty cool. I mean, come on, that bottling
and the topper,
the topper.
The topper's good quality too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, it's very solid.
And it's not corked, so you can you can use it for.
Yeah, it's like a fine chess piece.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. It's good. I would agree with Ryan. It's like this is a little very interesting flavors. I mean, I got to believe, Austin, that you like it in the sense that it's an experience for sure. It's a unique experience. I would just say maybe a little young, but interesting for sure.
Yeah, I would love to taste this a little bit older, and it's a little expensive, and I understand why. Right? It's
new distillery. It's always going to be expensive.
But I think out of all of the newer distilleries, like they can justify it because it's so unique. Like this is
fair.
That's what I like about this bottle, and I give them all the credit to it. This is not a bottle for you to go and like this isn't your daily drinker.
No,
this is to share with friends and be like, "Whoa, check this out! This is pretty crazy, right?"
Yeah.
This was $60 after taxes for me, so it's a little pricey, and there's certainly things that can beat it out.
They've definitely upgraded their bottle because I remember when this first came out, it was in like literally a beer like growler bottle and had like a little pop cork on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's kind of funny, and they've improved
and
for
that's
sure.
When I had tasted it before,
a while ago. But yeah, I mean, I think I wouldn't rush out to go buy one, but this is worth keeping an eye on for the future.
Yeah.
And especially as they grow, their distribution is going to grow. I mean, I'm sure they're, for the most part, West Coast right now distribution, but it's starting to trickle. And it hopefully will get better as they go along.
Yeah. That's great. Good job, Rogue.
Yeah, exactly.
Rogue,
reaching out, doing some different stuff. It's definitely interesting.
All righty.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There's the Dead Guy whiskey. Okay. That's just the first half of this episode because it's getting crazy.
For a trick or treat.
It's trick or treat time.
By the way, what are you dressed up as? A dick?
I am hurt. I am crying on the inside, and I thought that for the viewers that they have to stare at me enough, and that's a nightmare.
You're using my lines. It's like when he said, "Are you dressed up?" It's like this is scary enough. Yeah. Just the plain old Rick is scary enough.
At least you have counteracted and made it nicer to look at you with a head of hair.
Yeah.
So thank God.
This is fun.
You look like Rasputin.
Rah rah Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Either that or not long enough for ZZ Top, I don't think.
I could go ZZ Top.
How about
you just don't have a beard? You don't have a beard.
I actually do have a beard. I just can't wear it while drinking anything.
Yeah.
Because it's obnoxious.
Yes, I saw you with it on earlier, and you looked like Hagrid from.
I've been wearing it all day.
Is that Robbie Coltrane? Cheers. I think didn't Robbie Coltrane who played Hagrid just pass?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did.
I think so. So
rip with
dead guy.
He's a dead guy.
With dead guy. That's horrible.
Wow.
I mean, it's a fact.
But yeah, you look just like Hagrid with the beard on.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Bada boom.
So you want what?
A middle school counselor.
You got to get it up in the ponytail.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh.
How do I reach these kids?
I think you need to go to a 4-year college. I know you're flunking now, but
Yeah.
you should pay for
Thanks
that.
for your wise wisdom, middle school counselor.
I'm a mil-
You could
Wow.
you could go to college, get an anthropology degree, and then teach anthropology. And that's how we alienate all the anthropologists out there.
or middle school counselors. And we know they drink.
They know what they do.
So
Just because the band didn't work out.
hey. So so here's the deal. So we've got trick or treat. So what we've done is we've poured two different, and they're different drams for everybody, right? And we've poured one that we think is a treat and one that is a trick, and unbeknownst, so each of us know what one set of these are because we poured it, but we don't know what we're drinking and probably don't know what the other what another person is drinking. So Ryan, why don't you kick us off? We've got them marked on the bottom, so you don't have to worry. And it's possible that the trick. It's possible.
That's a trick.
Got him.
No, it's possible that the tricks aren't tricks. We didn't. Our realization is we have a lot of good whiskey, so it was easy to come up with treats.
Oh, you found something.
Oh, you think that's the trick?
It's just balsamic vinegar.
No, we didn't do that. It's whiskey.
Just kidding. That's delicious.
Is it?
It's so good.
Now, can you guess what it is?
Well,
Ooh. Actually, maybe.
Okay.
It's high proof, but it's Scotch.
Oh.
I want to say the Glendronach cast strength, but I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
This one smells a lot worse than the other one.
So maybe you're thinking you had the, and I don't even know. We set them down. They're labeled on the bottom. I don't know which one's the trick or the treat.
Oh, God damn it.
That's the treat. For sure, that's the treat for that middle school counselor.
Oh.
Yeah, he's reacting on how excited he is that his tongue is freaking out.
That's a trick and a half. You mark-ass trick. Oh, that tastes like wet dog.
Oh.
And you have a problem with wet dog?
Oh. Oh, wood. Rotten wood. Rotten wood.
Rotten wood.
Humped by a dog in the rain.
Wow.
In a gutter.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious!
In the streets of Portland.
So you're saying your first sip of the first dram was the treat?
This is absolutely delicious, and I love it.
Okay.
High proof.
Is it spookily good?
It's scary good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other one is
Horrific.
horrifyingly bad.
Yeah. 100%.
Wow.
This is absolutely delicious. It's got a little punch. It's got some sweetness. Oh, what is it?
So the treat is exactly what you said.
Let's go.
Glendronach cast strength.
Oh, it's so good.
117.2 or whatever proof, so it's
so
cast
good.
strength. It is Scotch, and knew you love. Well, I mean, come on. There's a lot of awesome stuff here, and your trick. And again, I need to sort of clarify because
This is just garbage, right?
A lot of people like this, and I think we've done an episode where this appeared.
God damn it!
No, and
You gave me a rotten bottle.
that's the only thing because I've watched a lot of reviews and people love this. It is Cooper's Craft, 100 proof.
Oh,
And there's a lot of great reviews on this, but I think somehow we don't get it here locally. So this was sort of a trip to, in the Midwest or whatever and picked it up. And this does, I remember when we tasted it before, he nailed it. He said it's like wet dog hair, nasty rotten oak or something. And I know it doesn't do it. So Cooper's, I'm sorry, we're not trying to crap on you, but this bottle has not been a good one.
yeah, that's not a good bottle.
Supposedly, it's the one bad one out of all the other ones that people love, but yeah.
I would love to try it again in another bottle
Yeah.
and have it redeem itself.
So
but that is rancid.
That is a lost episode, by the way. So
Is that one of the lost
that is.
episodes?
One day, when you sign up for a Patreon that doesn't exist yet, you'll be able to see all these lost episodes.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
So the good news is, I guess instead of just, instead of wet, well, the wet dog sort of goes with your wig, your hair. That seems
feel
like it
like
would work.
I left this outside and I'm licking it.
I do have another bottle that I haven't cracked yet, so I don't know if it's not going to help if it's from the same case necessarily or whatever. So yeah, there you go. Go for it.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that is just horrific.
This has a nice ammonia scent to it.
A nice ammonia scent.
In a good way, or
No, it doesn't really have too much on the nose. It just smells like alcohol. That's exciting. Lots of wood, though. Wood's coming through on the nose. I have no idea what this is. It's very light. It's kind of coming through, but let's just give you an old swigger here.
a little swigger.
Okay, that tastes like a pencil.
That tastes like a pencil.
It tastes like some graphite.
Yeah, it's
But we've had graphite that are positive
okay.
notes before.
This is interesting.
Oh yeah.
And you like your interesting.
Yeah, this is like blooming into like dark fruit, like blueberry or like a mixed fruit, not necessarily blueberry, but it has a really high fruit note to it. Once I kind of get over, I'm gonna taste it again to see if it's actually pencil.
Tricked you. Put pencil shavings in it. Got him.
This is super light, and it makes me think it's Scotch. It makes me think it's the classic laddie, maybe.
Oh,
But I bet
snap.
you it's Scotch of some sort.
I
Just
actually
because.
So
or
overall-
it could, actually,
overall,
it
do
could
you
be
like-
Irish whiskey.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's mild. I'm actually probably gonna. Although I don't taste like the cookie note of Irish whiskey, but I don't know. I'm not able to decipher what that is. It's good. I actually enjoyed it. Now onto my trap card. That
You've activated my trap card.
oh boy, this this is pickle juice. You guys did not pour me whiskey. This is pickle juice. Okay, I know. I don't even need to taste it.
It could be a rye.
Yeah, I think what this is rye mixed with a. You guys put your pickles in here beforehand, okay? You guys sour pickles. What the hell?
You
This
like
is
your
not,
far end rye.
This does not smell like alcohol. This smells like I opened a jar of pickles.
Oh
Like,
my
no joke.
God.
This smells
Let me smell
sour.
that. No way.
and vinegary.
Oh my God. That smells like pickle. Jeez, I didn't know that. Right. Wow.
I hope this is pickle juice.
Oh, wow. Woo. Woo. Woo.
Does it taste like pickle juice?
Oh boy.
You just drank a cup of poison.
This tastes like a pickleback. Did you guys make me a pickleback? Is that what happened?
Hey, we did. There's pickle juice in there.
Oh,
Mr. I love my dill.
yeah, I was like, this seems a little far for rye. But
You couldn't help it. We didn't.
definitely a pickleback.
Yeah.
What was the whiskey that you used?
So for the trick, which was your second dram that you absolutely tasted, we couldn't help ourselves.
No.
And we have your very old Barton that you were not a fan of before.
Yeah.
So that's the base. And there may or may not be a teaspoon or two of dill pickle juice added to it.
Or a cup.
No, it was 2 teaspoons.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You nailed it, though.
This
Yeah, you
rye
did. Very
has
good.
real nice dill notes to it.
He was
Well-
really hoping that you would just be like, this is an
No,
interesting
I
dill
I
note.
actually was scared. I truly wanted to make it the trick, but I was sort of scared that because you sometimes like those ryes that are really far on the spectrum. I'm going, I don't know.
But I also know my pickle juice.
yeah, you definitely
What
do.
brand of pickles is it?
Exactly.
It's classic.
It is.
Nah, dude, it's Mount Olive right there.
Oh, is it Mount Olive, not Vlasic?
Oh, wow.
Oh, sorry,
Fancy.
I thought it was Vlasic.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I don't skimp on pickles.
Yeah, we can tell.
Mount Olive. And then your other one, you were pretty good.
Oh,
you were pretty good.
Knappige.
Yeah, Napole Castle,
New York.
Napole Castle, the Irish whiskey that we all sort of like was unexpected and we raved about when we tasted it or whatever. And truthfully, could have gone 80 different ways. There's so many good whiskeys and stuff like that, but just decided to.
This was good. At first, I thought this was gonna be a trick, but because I was not expecting something so light, and then just kind of blossomed, and I was like, okay, wait a second.
Yeah.
Because my mind had the filter of a trick.
Yeah.
And it's a great whiskey.
Yeah, good. Awesome. All right, well.
All right, Rick.
Not a Napole Castle. Not a Napole Castle. The hell was that?
You got to try one at a time. He's
Yeah.
getting crazy on us.
Well, I'm going to go
One
with
for each nostril.
Yeah.
What is this tepid piss? What'd you do? Did you piss in this?
Maybe.
look at that hairdo. He definitely.
I mean, there's an element. Watch, this is the treat. This is the treat.
Yeah,
it's like,
I
hey,
hope so.
he's trying to act like he knows his whiskeys, and all of a sudden it's exposed on this blind.
Yeah, we'll see about this.
This taste. I mean, there's an element of Scotch. I'm not saying it's Scotch, but there's a little element, but it's very fakey, fakey flavors. That is, oh Jesus! It just oh.
Cup of poison.
That is a cup of poison.
He's
I
turning.
couldn't even guess. That's. Oh my God! That is either. I'm going to say that's either between Caribou Crossing, or he knows I don't like long. I love Wild Turkey, but I do not like Long Branch from Wild Turkey.
Okay, taste the other one.
The trick is that the other one's Long Branch.
The trick.
Oh, got him.
He's smelling. He's enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
This is his treat. He's been waiting all day long for this.
And the Peaky Blinder.
There's definitely.
He's wearing a suit.
After
majestic.
this, I'm not sure. I think but I can definitely taste the cinnamon. I'm going to say this is like Wild Turkey Rare Breed or something like that.
Oh.
It's pretty tasty. There's definitely a little proof on it. Yeah, it's tasty.
Does it give you acid reflux?
Yeah. So what do we
read for me?
Yeah, you guys have
The treat. Wild Turkey
Barrel proof.
Bam. Yes. You.
He knows his Wild Turkey.
I do know my Wild Turkey, and it is.
The trick.
Carla. Wait, that's mine.
Well, I said it had a Scotch smell, but when did I have Carlisle? Did I ever have this?
That's mine.
Oh, holy!
I forgot about that bottle.
I tricked everybody.
Oh,
That's amazing.
that's the Scotch type. I
Cheap
did get a Scotch.
Blended Scotch.
Oh yeah.
That's a trick, and that was a good trick.
That is a Total Wine original.
Oh,
Right there.
they know how to pick their whiskey.
My nose says Scotch all the way, but not good Scotch. But then I didn't like I couldn't think of a Scotch that I don't really like, short of some super cheap blended or something. And I didn't even know this existed. I don't know where you pulled that from.
Yeah, I wasn't intending for you to guess it.
Yeah, evidently. Anyway, well, there we go. There's the trick, and the rare breed's the treat. Yep. Yes.
You nailed the rare breed.
Yeah. That's
What Are you a person that enjoys handing out candy on Halloween?
No, I don't.
Are you gonna dress up and go around and trick or treat?
Yeah, I'm gonna dress up as like a little schoolgirl. And
That's just a regular Tuesday for you,
yeah,
isn't it?
so like what I thought, I was like, it's just gonna be normal for me, but for other people, maybe they're not
more accepting.
Yeah,
It's more of an accepting day.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's my one day where I can really express myself and wear the shortest skirt that I can possibly find.
Sort of Catholic school look, girl look, or not?
I'm more of like a goth.
Okay, got it.
With
got
a
it.
collar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you
sure.
go.
Yeah. So
You're gonna get all that on, get on a pogo stick, and just hop down the road.
yeah, they're gonna think I'm a child.
They're gonna think I'm a child.
They're gonna think I'm a child. So they're gonna give me candy, and that's the true spirit of Halloween.
Wow.
That's the true spirit of Halloween. That is what it was for.
Yeah, exactly. Are you gonna hand out candy?
I will avoid children at all costs.
Yeah. Make sure that your light is off.
Yeah.
Okay. Pro tip: turn off your goddamn light in front of your door because they will come to your house. They'll knock all night. Okay. Trust me.
Just gonna give all the little kids airplane shots.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I want to do. I
Take as many as you want.
I don't want to be home. I want to do sort of like that show, The League, where you take the little Red Ryder wagon around and you
beer cart.
Yeah, the beer cart or the whiskey cart, or in our case, the whiskey cart, and just go around the neighborhood. How's it going? It's like,
yeah, you can't sell to kids who are under 21 alcohol, but you can gift them a bottle of alcohol on Halloween. Okay,
That is not how the law works.
Loophole.
Listen here.
yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, Halloween is not one of my favorite holidays. I've never really been super into it.
Yeah.
But the fans, you guys love the spooky content. You guys hitting us up. We're going to do a Halloween episode.
Yes.
I've met more and more people that Halloween is like their favorite.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They love it. And I don't
get it.
Well, in a way, I mean, I'm not the biggest Halloween fan as far as like the range of holidays or whatever. But in a way, if you think about it, it is little kids. I mean, as a little kid, come on, you didn't run around try to get as much candy as you possibly could. So it's definitely little kiddie, but yet there's plenty of adults that like to dress up and
That's what I'm
celebrate.
saying. Like, I mean, it makes sense if you're a kid or you have kids.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
But like, isn't it? I was talking to my girlfriend about it, and it's like, so where did this even come from? How did Halloween even come about? And she was like, well, it's called trick or treat. So you just had a bunch of poor people running around to probably rich people's houses and saying trick or treat, and if they wouldn't give them things, they would just fuck up their shit.
I mean, yeah.
And that's America.
That's America.
It's actually just cultural appropriation is really what it is.
What are we appropriating? Dead people's culture?
We stole it from Mexico.
Yeah.
Deus Muertos? I can't say it. What is it?
Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which that's an actual like
That's actually a
cultural
cool-
thing. Yeah, that's cool.
That's a Halloween. I
we
can
took
get
it
behind.
and then Americanized it to just
blood,
make it
guts,
profit.
guts and blood. Yeah.
Just like we took a lot of their food and then put tons of cheese and sour cream on it.
Oh yeah, we did. Oh yeah.
You're welcome.
But their holiday is super cool. That makes sense. You like honor the dead. It's like more of a celebration. Ours is just like, all right, let's just scare a bunch of little kids and get fat on candy.
Yeah.
Truly American.
The most American thing
Truly
possible.
American.
Yeah.
It's my right to scare these children
And get diabetes.
and get diabetes all in one.
Hurry up. I can't feel my foot.
Alrighty. Well, on that note, with the American holiday Halloween coming up, get ready because it's going to be spooky. But we are satisfying your spooky needs because we got the Dead Guy whiskey. Okay, we tried it. We've given our opinion on it. It is a buy if you are interested in trying something unique. So go out and try that. Make sure you like the video. You subscribe because you want to see more content. And outside of that, boo!